So how did we do it?
All right, Sean, finish the job.
We did.
It is the end of the 8th day.
Yep.
The very end.
Yep.
But we managed to pull it off.
I'm shocked a little bit, but we had a good game plan going into it, and a couple unexpected things popped up like usual.
Like
but
every single job.
Without the game plan, I don't think it would have been possible if we didn't put that much time into planning all these elements out. And the benches, the fire pit, and the grill island, I was just amazed at how fast those elements went together because it was figured out with very minimal cuts. There was a couple cuts on the graphics, cutting around the
starters
door and the starter here, but
that's easy stuff.
Super easy, like almost no cuts on the Borealis, which is really the harder thing to cut. We had the machinery, the clamps to lift them into place. They went up in no time after we had our layout, which was great.
Right? How much time did we save, Rick?
We saved a total of 65.5 hours.
Divided by 4 man hours, 4 men?
Yep,
What?
2 days.
2 days saved. So we are on schedule. We had 3 goals. You saw this slide when we started. Number 1 was safety. Number 2?
Teamwork. We knocked those 2 days off the project.
And you saw it. At the end, the homeowners and us, we're all friends. At the end of it, we all want to hang out and have a beer and talk and have a conversation. So quality, we can't compromise quality. There's no gray area on any of our jobs. So we achieved our goals. One of the ways that we did it was we downloaded this to every team member's iPhone or Android, whatever type of phone they had. So all the drawings, all the layouts, even the renderings they had on their smartphone. So instead of running around looking for a sheet of paper or a drawing of the job, everybody's got it right there on our hip. And the nice thing about it is most smartphones are pretty big screen now. So it's easy to zoom in and get some dimensions that you need to build whatever it is. Helps keep us on track. We don't want to get nervous, right?
No, stuff's going to happen. Keep calm and Hardscape on.
Remember, we have all the cross sections, plan views, anything you want in English and in Spanish. So if you need a cross section to help get you back on track, get with any of the men in black. They're standing around the room, or Rick or myself, and we can get you a cross section of a raised patio, steps, anything that you want to build.
Contractor support manual, that book in front of you, please use it. We've put a lot of work into it. It's there to help save you guys labor.
And it's online too, over 100 pages. So this is a thinking person's game. So we want to make sure that we slow down and think our way through problems, and that will get us the highest rate of efficiency.
Feature rich. This is a small, modest project, but we got a lot of features in there. That water feature, that fire feature, that grill island.
Yeah, permits and inspections, they're just the law. You got to do it. So just do it, period. Don't worry about the delays. Make sure the homeowners are aware. Get it all done. Don't let it slow down your job. Now, what do we have here to help you at Techo-Bloc? We have a team. We have an education department, for which I am the head of, engineering department, and a YouTube channel.
Technical assets like our spec guide, the most informative book in the industry. Different training events and blogs that we update consistently.
This is from Bugle Magazine. Education without learning isn't worth much. We're not into checkboxing. We want to actually learn and be able to apply things. So what do? We spend some time on our YouTube channel. Walk them through it, Rick.
You can see all the old Contractor Showcase projects that we've done and every aspect of installation. Grill islands, overlays, SRWs, permeable applications. We've got playlists for everything.
So you can actually go and watch a specific little video, maybe a minute or 2 long, or you can go to playlists.
Yep, here we are clicking on playlists.
You can see heated pavement, stoop construction.
Segmental retaining wall installation, a whole hosting of videos about SRW installation.
Walk through your team in the winter. While you're not doing anything, get together and spend a couple of hours watching some of these videos and saying, okay, this is how we're going to do it this year. Here's how we're going to increase our efficiencies and our productivity. There's an added benefit. You get to see me get fatter and grayer over the last 15 years. I used to say the camera adds 10 pounds. It adds 20 now. The time has changed. Okay, whatever. Our education department, that's Rick and I. We travel around the country. We do training. Here's me in the basement of a building in Chicago, Illinois, working with a contractor group on, I forget what we were teaching. I think it was product knowledge.
Yeah, product knowledge, I think.
What about this one, Rick?
Here we are in Eastern Pennsylvania. One of our dealers, they set a tent up, and we did an estimating and job costing class.
Right? Doesn't make any difference. Based in a building, a warehouse, a tent, on the tailgate of a truck. If you need help our education department at Techo-Bloc is here to help you. So ask for it, work with your local dealers. We'll come in and do any class that you want.
Here's our blog, updated consistently on popular topics in the industry.
Blogs, vlogs, we are all over it. Make sure you take advantage of it. The engineering department, now you're familiar with it because you probably had a wall design through it, and it gives you a preliminary design, all the math on how to figure it out. So you want to figure out grid, placement, depth, and type. Fine, we can help you. Maybe you need none. This is our skyscraper on a project, I forget where this is, I think out in Western Canada or something like that. So we can do that, but it's more than that, right?
Yeah, we can also determine base thickness, setbacks on your job, grid lengths like Pete talked about, and we can even help you double check project takeoffs as well.
So you need to know how much aggregate you need. You have a number, you want to make sure you're right, ask our engineering department. The total cost of that service is?
Free 99.
Free 99. Nothing. It costs nothing. Take advantage of it. Product brochures.
Product-specific brochures, pedestal installation, pool coping like we talked about earlier, permeable.
Right? Fire pits, all those kind of features. A mosaic guide.
Here's HEXA, a couple different colors.
Absolutely. This one doesn't really work for me. I'll be honest with you. 19 by 32 ocean wave texture with a very small scale, 6 by 6 and a castellated basalt stone texture. One's gray nickel, one's onyx black. You have a contrasting scale, you have a contrasting color, you have a contrasting texture. It just doesn't.
It worked for somebody. It's on the cover of the catalog this year.
Think outside the box, folks. Just because you see ocean wave doesn't mean basalt doesn't work with it. It does.
Here's diamond mixed up in a couple different textures, shot blasted Granitex and smooth. The only thing I think missing here is that polished texture. Having all three of them mixed together.
I say it all the time. Polished, shot blasted, and smooth all mixed together, all in beige cream, monochromatic, 3 different textures. That's pretty cool stuff.
Here's our Squadra with onyx black and shale gray. We call this the pinky paver. Each piece is 3.5 inches, like your pinkies put together.
3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and it's got that old world European look. I call this the labyrinth look, and you can see it in our booth right outside in the hall. It's kind of chasing people around through the pavement, like leading them in this direction. Typically, we would Coke bottle something, right, if we wanted people to walk a certain direction. Here's another way to do it. And Westmount with the HD2 Plus technology gets them moving in that direction, which is what we want.